front here, thank you.
And right next to the front.
Everyone right in the middle.
One time to the left, everybody.
I'm going up top.
There you go.
Get everybody right in the middle, please. Small again? Here we go.
Sorry.
Yes.
You did? Okay,
We're all
guys.
excited right now.
All right,
One more time, looking back. Dave right here. Right. Dave right here. Thanks, man.
Well, I was at the Women's March with my sister last year in D.C., and that was an incredible day. And given sort of everything that had happened last year, and then seeing how far everything has come this year, I know that the march itself wasn't with so many, didn't have the same numbers, but at the same time, I think what's happened is the movement has grown bigger in a whole different way. And so you can feel that.
Have you thought about what your role is in this movement?
To listen. That's what my sister says. So I listen to my sister. Well, Paul had been, we were making a movie together not many years ago, but a few years ago called Prisoners. And Paul said to me he was writing a screenplay. He had time in between scenes we were shooting while we were shooting in Atlanta. And I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, wow, it's so great. He's being courageous and sort of breaking into new ground. And about 2 years later, we were doing another movie together, this movie called Okja. And he said, I'm putting this thing together. I think I'm going to make this movie. I want to direct it. I said, I'd love to read it. And I read it, and I thought it was beautifully written. And the rest is sort of here right now. Yeah.
It's being developed with science.
Yeah.
And I would love to talk to you at some point
Yeah.
about any of the producers on this.
It was lovely. I mean, it's sort of ideal, you know. You hope you get to a place in your career where you can bring your friends along, your friends ask you to work with them, or you do the same job, or the people who do your job are actually your friends, and that's where we find ourselves, you know. When people talk about things feeling like an honor in work, you know, that's what it feels like. When you get to chill with your friends and make a movie, it's pretty incredible.
And Carrie, right in my lens, please. Can I get this right in front? Carrie, one more. There we go. All right, it's the last stop here. Here we go.
He's got such good instincts, you know, and I think that's why I felt immediately kind of comfortable, and I knew that I could just trust him, because I know that the instincts that he has and the choices he makes in his own work are so good that he would only guide another actor to make similarly good choices. So it was brilliant.
You're fine. Whatever you gotta do, bro. Thank you. Good.
Guys, all the way in the corner here. Thank you.
Next to him, right here.
One more time back on the left.
It feels good. I am nervous, excited, really so honored and happy to be here. We've been here many times. The first film I ever acted in came here to Sundance, and now the first film I've made has, so it's great. All have family in some way, shape, or form. We've all had to grow up, and I just hope that you make contact with somebody out there.
Tell me a little bit about work.
I wanted to make films for a long time, and I always thought I would make films about family, at least thematically. And I read a book by a guy named Richard Ford that really moved me and spoke to me, and I thought maybe there was something here that I could put myself through. And we got together, we wrote it together, and we got a great group of people, you know, to come make it with us, and
You got so lucky.
feel very lucky to have you know, such an incredible cast. There's a couple of them who are good friends of ours too, which is nice.
You guys ready? And everybody in the middle, please.